fans, for another installment of high school basketball on ysnlive.com. Ty Bartel with you for this Saturday afternoon matchup between the Austintown Fitch Falcons and the Hathaway Brown Blazers. Girls basketball action on the network today. Starters first for the Blazers. Got Anna Morgan, Jane Kennedy, Emily Morgan, Maggie Castellanos, and Molly Castellanos. As both Maggie and Molly Castellanos are twins, and so are Anna Morgan and Emily Morgan. So very unique in Hathaway Brown's case. Blazers are 1-1 on the season. Falcons coming to today 2-1 on the year, coming off of a win against the Struthers Wildcats. Starters today for the Falcons include Destiny McCullough, Desaya Donlow, Ayla Ray, Sammy Severn, and Rachel Spalding. Head coach Dan Horacek for the Falcons. Head coach for the Blazers is Grant Wilson. Falcons in that game against Struthers built quite a lead against the Wildcats, but then came storming back, did Struthers in that fourth quarter, made it an interesting one. Falcons were able to hang on for the victory. Spreading the love around in that game, multiple Falcons scoring 7 or more points. Two meeting in the middle, that's Molly Castellanos and Destiny McCullough. Molly, 6'2", as a senior, and she'll win that tip. Blazers start off with possession. Roll up with the shot, couldn't get the hook to fall. Out of bounds to the Falcons is called. Multiple games on the network today. Tune into ysnlive.com/live to get our full list of free live streams here locally. Check that, it was a corrected call to Blazers now, so Blazers keep possession this side of the court. Hand off. Emily Morgan drives in, takes a shot from that post, rebounded. Ayla Ray running in transition, kicks to Donlow. Donlow fires to the corner. Sammy Severn set up in the far corner, left it a little short of the mark. McCullough tips it to Donlow. Donlow secures the board, goes in one step, and gets the foul to go to the line for two. Nice hustle and fight showed by Donlow. Donlow, one of the players of the game for YSN in their last contest against Struthers. Scored 8 points in that game, did Donlow. Also battled nicely for the rebounds. First shot attempt, good for Donlow. And the Falcons strike first, 1-0. Second attempt, left a little shy, knocked out of bounds off of Fitch last. Inbounding, that's Emily Morgan. And get it right back to Morgan. Morgan starts running the other way. Tried to put up a shot, lost it in transition. Falcons kick it to Ayla Ray the other way. One step up, getting the foul as Castellanos, Maggie Castellanos that was, gets called for the foul. And Ayla Ray will step to the line for two. Fitch looking to add a couple more to their advantage by way of the free throw. First shot, banks in off the window. As Claire Garso has checked in for Maggie Castellanos. And Ayla Ray's second shot left it on the rim. Rebounded by the Blazers. Hathaway Brown runs the other way with it. Morgan stops up on the logo, picked up the dribble, able to get it out and over to Anna Morgan. Now inside to the post, turnaround jumper looking for the contact, able to draw it. Molly Castellanos will go to the line for two. Couple of makes can tie this one right back up. As Desaya Donlow gets called for the foul. First one for the Falcons. First one, nicely done. Second one, good as well. 2-for-2 trip for Molly Castellanos. Ties the game effectively. 2-2 all. Swing it right back over to McCullough now. From Severn to Spalding. Rachel Spalding on that wing. Rainbowed it right off the back iron and out of bounds. And it's 2 Fitch off of Hathaway Brown last, I believe. I think it was Castellanos that had the last tip. Inbounding, going to be Rachel Spalding right on that baseline. Goes the short way to Donlow. They kick it out and around, finding Spalding in the corner. Swing it right back out. McCullough tries to drive in, but travels in between. 6:30 left in the first. Give it back to the Blazers. Emily Morgan gets it over to Castellanos. Molly brings it up. Falcons implementing a soft press, it looked like, defensively. Kick over to that baseline with that try. Rainbowed it over the rim. Rebounded by McCullough. She runs it on the fast break. McCullough goes coast to coast, puts up a shot and puts it through. From Atlantic to Pacific, those buckets always terrific. McCullough, one coast to the other one for that bucket. Turnaround jumper on that reverse layup try. And McCullough gets it back, goes to the wing. Spalding steps inside for the 2-point try. Touched every part of the rim but couldn't fall through. They go inside to Castellanos. Gets the positioning but couldn't find the bottom. And a traveling violation called in transition. Laney Henning going to check in for Donlow. Rachel Spalding gets called for the travel. Turnover to the Blazers. 5:25. Both teams in a feeling out process on the offensive side. Go to Castellanos. Tries to cut the baseline. Whistle blown. Traveling violation is called. Kick over, swing to the corner, far corner, pass out by Ayla Ray. Severn holding. Going to McCullough. McCullough looks a drive, kick to the corner, near side try, and it's off the glass and through. Rachel Spalding. The bank is open even on Saturdays here in Austintown. From that corner, try to kick out, turnover. McCullough able to clinch it to Ray to Severn. Severn steps in, got blocked. Castellanos got it, able to come in, try to clean it up. Spalding couldn't clinch. Castellanos does clinch the rebound. And Hathaway Brown gonna slow it down into the half court now. Morgan goes over the top. Nice job by Rachel Spalding, able to get the tip, and a foul coming from the back end on the arm. Blazers get called for it. Third foul for Hathaway Brown here in this opening quarter. Going to be inbounding, it's Severn. Go to that corner, Ayla Ray, far corner try. Can't get it to clank through. In and out and into transition. Ayla Ray cleans it up on the other side with the steal. McCullough has it. Near wing goes to Spalding. Now to Henning, flip over. Nice ball moving around the perimeter, but Hathaway Brown cleans it up. Good job on defense by the Blazers to shut it down. Falcons tried to speed it up. Blazers kept right with it. Tried on the baseline that time. Severn couldn't get the arc needed. Hathaway Brown runs the other way. Kick to the baseline. Able to keep it inbound and reset from that arc. Morgan into the dribble with her left. Attacks that left block. Looking to find a seam. Puts the shot up. Got the contact. Lainey Henning gets called for the foul.
Foul called on number 23 of Fitch, Lainey Henning, her
First one for Henning.
At the line, shooting 2 for Hathaway Brown, number 23, Emily Morgan.
Emily Morgan to step to the line for 2 now. First one just off the back iron. Morgan will look to go 1 for 2 at the stripe. Isaiah Donlow in for Rachel Spalding. Also in now for the Blazers, Anna Ha has checked in. Second shot is true, and it's a 4-point game. Converting 1 for 2 at the stripe. Morgan, her first point of the game. McCullough to Ray, back to McCullough. Fine. Henning in that corner, swinging around this perimeter. Looking for an opening. As McCullough able to get a drive to the hoop and get the contact. So at the end of it as well, following, and she'll go to the line for 2. Anaha gets called for her first. 4 fouls now on the Blazers, 3:08 left in the first. None left to give. Next one puts the Falcons at the line regardless of the type of foul. They'll be in the bonus. First one is good for McCullough. I always like to remind, since early in the season still, it's per OHSAA rules this year, that the 1-and-1 free throw attempts no longer a factor. 5 fouls in any given quarter now. 5 or more results in 2 free throws. Try to get right back out to the perimeter. Ha able to save it from going out of bounds. Now back over to Castellanos. Molly drives in, now takes the far jumper, swirled around the rim, couldn't find the bottom. Rebound by Donlow. And then drawing the foul after. Ha gets called for her second. 5 fouls now by the Blazers. Sends the Falcons to the free throw line. And Austintown Fitch has the opportunity to cash in with 2:50 still left in this first quarter. First attempt by Donlow. Left it on the iron. Looking to straighten it out for the second and try to make this a 3-possession game. Claire Garso has checked back in for the Blazers. Anaha checking out with the 2 fouls. Want to kind of preserve her for later quarters. A little bit of foul trouble. Donlow now. Second attempt. That one. Can't find the bottom either. Unfortunate empty trip that time for the Falcons. Blazers try to take advantage running the other way, and they'll get a foul called as Henning gets called for her second, and Severn going to have to come in for her.
Her second. Team's third. Hathaway Brown, rebound.
Blazers, Emily Morgan kicks to that corner. Anna Morgan right back to Emily. One of the sets of twins here on the Blazers. Looking for the cut to the far corner that time. Went Kennedy. Turnaround jumper from Castellanos, and it goes out of bounds off the clank. 2:28 back to Fitch. 9-3 Falcon advantage. First quarter. In that far corner, Severn. Severn gets to Ray, right back out to the top in McCullough. McCullough to Severn on the wing. Severn splits the defense, kicks to the corner. Ayla Ray puts it up, can't put it through. Another nice look and a good take by Ayla Ray. You're all right with that one every time, and she gets it right back on the steal, and that's the second time that Ayla Ray shown great effort on defense after a missed shot. That's what you always preach to all coaches. Make or miss, get back on defense. And Ayla Ray, short-term memory, no doubt. And 2 shots coming up for Ayla Ray following the foul. So she doesn't get the 3, but she'll get the steal and the foul and have 2 free throw attempts. Minute 55 to go here in the first. First one through. Falcons to double digits here in the first. Ray trying to go 2 for 2 at the stripe. And she will. Off the bank in. 2 for 2 trip for A-Ray. An 8-point lead for Austintown. Morgan steps into it, gets the foul from the back. And it was on Severn. And I think it was for 3. They're going to say foot on the line, 2. I believe in question if it's 3 or 2, and it is 2 we're seeing from the officials. It was right at the top of the key, and I think one official was saying 3, one saying 2, and I think they went with the 2 free throws. Morgan gonna look good, gonna look to make good on one of these 2 attempts. That one left a little shy, rebounded by Fitch. McCullough has it and brings it up. McCullough to Spalding, kick it over, swing it to the corner, and Severn brought the zone close out there, and now back to Ray. McCullough feeding to that corner again to Severn. Severn looking to create space. Has to kick back out to Ayla Ray from one wing to the next. McCullough trying to use the dribble drive, but has to give it up to Spalding. Going to go inside, but went to the corner and went out of bounds. Little miss pass that time by the Falcons, turning it over to the Blazers. Hathaway Brown donning that black and gold color scheme, almost similar to the Vegas Golden Knights look. Falcons in their all-white unis with the red numbering and red trim. A little bit of navy trim thrown in there as well. From that post, couldn't find the bottom, able to recover it and put it through, though. Molly Castellanos, some second chance points for the Blazers. Gets them back within 6, 50 seconds and ticking. Kick to that corner. Find the other corner in Spalding, 3-pointer up just off the back rim, tipped out of bounds off Donlow last. A 10th under 30 seconds to play, 29.9 first quarter, and Hathaway Brown. Opportunity to make this a 1-possession game with a shot here. They're going to drive, got one knocked down. They find an open look at the wing, but couldn't put it through. Rebounded, and the foul as Molly Castellanos gets the board in between 2 Falcons and gets the contact. 2 free throws coming up for Castellanos. That's the 5th foul for the Falcons. Both teams in the bonus. Only 12.6 seconds to go, though, in the quarter. First one, little shy. Second one is good. 12 seconds to go. Falcons look for the last shot. 8 and ticking now. Spalding to McCullough. McCullough gets an opening, splits the defense, tries to get to the rim, but travels in between. 1.9 to go. Hathaway Brown going to need to get it in and try to get a shot up quickly before the buzzer. Press being implemented by the Falcons. Try to get to Castellanos. It ends up with Spalding, puts the shot up, and they wave it off. Didn't get it up in time anyway, as that is the end of the first quarter. 11-6, Falcons in front after 8 minutes of play. We'll take a real quick break. Be back with the second after this on ysnlive.com.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
Welcome back, everybody. Start of the second quarter. Falcons to open up with possession, as it'll be Rachel Spalding inbounding from the far sideline. Fitch leading by 5 here in the second. Setting up in that set. That pass way too strong, though. Pass Severn into the near side corner. Goes out of bounds, and a turnover to the Blazers. Emily Morgan right in front of her own bench. Going to be inbounding it. Morgan goes a short way, right back to Morgan. From one Morgan to the next. And Emily passing back and forth. Good movement down the floor by Hathaway Brown. Fitch able to catch up defensively. Get the turnover on the steal. McCullough's running with it now. Transition, get to Spalding, get it up and get it through on the baseline try. Falcons at a baker's dozen in the scoring column. Up by 7. Turnover right in front of you. For Laney Heading, dump off to Severn. Put it up and put it through again. Back-to-back defensive turnovers turning into offensive opportunities for the Falcons. And the lead now up by 9, and a whistle blown on the foul. Ayla Ray got there a little bit early. It's called for the push.
That's her first. Team foul number 1 in the second. Hathaway Brown to inbound.
Going to be inbounding Morgan. Emily Morgan with Laney Henning on her. Morgan goes to Anna Morgan in the corner. Try to go right back to Emily. They find her. Fakes the shot. Gets tied up with it as Sammy Severn hands on the ball. And a jump ball called. Possession arrow does favor the Blazers. They'll keep it an inbound from the far sideline. Morgan kicking it out to Kennedy. Now in Molly Castellanos, kicks to a cutting Kennedy. Kennedy puts it up, can't put it through. Rebounded, though, by the Blazers. Molly Castellanos puts that one up from deep and gets it through. 6-point game. Cut it to 2 possessions on 1 shot. Over to Severn. Severn cutting with her left. Severn kicking to the corner. Ayla Ray there, leaving it a little short. Rebounded by Kennedy. Here come the Blazers. Kennedy stops inside the mid-range. Kicks it out to the top. Emily Morgan scanning the floor. Goes the short way to Molly Castellanos. Nice moves by Castellanos, and she puts it in. The shake and bake in the free throw line jumper is true. Castellanos, 10 of the 11 points for the Blazers. Ayla Ray goes to Rachel Spalding. McCullough cutting with her right, dumps off to Spalding. Brings it back out to the top, finds Laney Henning, back to the corner. Pass a little bit high. Falcons have to reset, try to drive baseline, cross corner pass. They swing it to the top, find the wing. back to McCullough. McCullough step inside the three-point line, couldn't convert. Nice board by Laney. Out to Severn. Severn opts not to take the three, goes for the two on the floater. Can't finish, knocked out of her hands into the Blazers. Anna Morgan gets out to Kennedy. Jane Kennedy, open lane, got closed up and closed out. Nice job by Severn. Here come the Falcons other way. Ayla Ray in the corner, scanning, kicking back out to Spalding. Spalding to Laney Henning. They're going to set up in a half court now. Get back to the passing around the perimeter. Destiny McCullough, 5:15 and ticking here in the second. To the corner, to the cut. Laney Henning up, can't put it up and in. Rebounded Morgan, and here come the Blazers. Speeding things up now, both teams looking for scores, but they can't find it, so they're going to slow it down a little bit now. Garceau cutting with her left, stops on the elbow, kicks to the opposite elbow, putting it up, can't put it through, missing everything, and stepping out of bounds was Molly Castellanos trying to save it. And the Falcons substitute to Zaya Donlow. Ayla Ray comes off for a rest. Falcons leading by 4, 4:49 second quarter. McCullough, they swing it all the way to the far side, right back to the near. Severn ends up with it in the corner, goes to the block. From the block back out to the wing. Put up the shot, can't put it through on the hook attempt by Laney Henning. From Kennedy over to Morgan. Morgan into her dribble. Emily Morgan to Anna Morgan. Anna Morgan off that screen. Hand off to Kennedy. Kennedy tries to go over the top. McCullough had a hand on it for just a second. Couldn't clinch the steal on the drive. Castellanos puts up the shot. A little strong that time. Rebounded by Rachel Spalding on the weak side. Spalding runs into the double, kicks over to Severn. Severn thought about driving baseline, backed out. Pass over to McCullough. 3:35 and ticking, first half. Rachel Spalding, nice cut into the paint, but couldn't get the bucket. Scoring drought for both teams. Anna Morgan looks to break it, and she does. A 2-point game here in the second quarter of play. 3:15 to go. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one with Fitch and be back after this.
We sell taste one bite at a time at Valeria. Bite into a taste sensation. Bite into a taste delight. Good food and fun and combination. One bite at a time till it's out of sight. We sell taste one bite at a time at Valeria.
High-res Futurecast shows steady snow for the next few hours.
Still just downright cold.
It is bitter out there.
Several strong bands of lake effect snow.
Some freeze warnings, most of those up until around 10 o'clock this morning.
So if you need a more detailed winter forecast on WFMJ.com and the Storm Tracker 21 app.
Falcons making a substitution. Kayliana Ray has checked in for Austintown Fitch, younger sister of Ayla Ray, three-sport athlete here for the Falcons this season, volleyball, basketball, and softball. Falcons leading by 2. Hathaway Brown on a nice little run here in the second quarter, cutting into that deficit. It was as much by 9 at one point. Severn Delaney Henning. 2:53 and ticking, first half of play. McCullough drives into the lane, finds the corner, swing it out. Laney Henning with a three-point try, left it on the iron, rebounded by McCullough. Right back to Henning, swing to Severn. Severn drives in, bounce pass to Donlow, out to Henning from the top. Henning backs out into the dribble. Henning attacks, stops at that wing to Donlow, finding McCullough. McCullough drives in, splits the defense, puts it up, looking for contact. No whistle called there. All the way over from Castellanos on the board to Morgan. Emily Morgan gets it from Anna Morgan at the top. Set up in the half court. Morgan goes to that corner. Driving baseline. Whistle blown. It's out of bounds. Keep it with the Blazers. Claire Garceau. Losing the handle off the tip from the Falcons. Inbounding now. Emily Morgan. Morgan tries to go with the quick pass into Garceau. Garceau travels, though, in between those dribbles. And they give it back to the Falcons. Maggie Castellanos in for Molly Castellanos. Two minutes to go, first half. And a jump ball called. Possession arrow favors Fitch this time. Inbounding will be McCullough. Kayleana Ray with the fake into Donlow. Donlow's shot rainbowed it over the rim. And another jump ball called, and the Blazers have the arrow favoring them this time. Lainey Henning and Donlow checking out. Rachel Spalding, Ayla Ray checking in. Press being implemented. Kennedy gets to Castellanos. Maggie to Kennedy. Emily Morgan out to Anna Morgan now. Keeping it around the perimeter are the Blazers. Into the dribble, Morgan. Backs out with the right, kicks to Anna Morgan, fakes the shot from the free throw, kick back out to Emily. Emily with the contested jumper into the hands of a cutting Kennedy on the baseline, saving it. Kennedy goes over to Garceau. Garceau from the far wing on the drive from the free throw line. Puts up the game-tying bucket. Knotted up at 15 apiece. 55 seconds left in the first half. Spalding gets to McCullough. All the way over to the corner, Sammy Severn can't find the bottom. Whistle blown, it goes back to the Blazers as a foul called on Rachel Spalding for the push. First for Spalding. Second in the quarter for the Falcons. And a steal coming in. Kayleana Ray timed it up perfectly. Ray kicks out to Ayla. From Ayla Ray to Kayleana, free throw line jumper, a little shy for Kayleana Ray. Rebounded Castellanos. Maggie Castellanos kicks it out to Morgan. 16 seconds left. Looking for the lead. Blazers kick out Anna Morgan. 10 seconds left. To the wing, stolen away. Kayleana Ray going coast to coast. Tried to give it up to Severn. Tie up. It's a jump ball. 3.4 to go. And the Falcons have possession with the arrow favoring them. Rachel Spalding to inbound 3.4. Go to Kayleana Ray. Dump off McCullough. Hoists the three. Too strong. And that'll do it in the first half. Both these teams deadlocked even after 16 minutes of play. 15-15 all. As we have a 10-minute intermission where we will thank all of our sponsors on this network that make games like today possible to be free of charge and brought to all of your homes. And so we thank all of our sponsors during our halftime ad roll. We will be back, though, with the start of the third quarter in just about 10 minutes. Don't worry, folks. Don't go anywhere.
Why choose local? Because you live here, work here, learn here, relax here, and celebrate here. 21 WFMJ is our Valley's only locally owned TV station, and our focus is local. Other TV stations don't have that same focus, as their owners are somewhere else. But 21 WFMJ is rooted in the Valley. Local people making decisions that affect your life, right here where you live.
Craftsmanship to us is 60 years of pride and dedication.
Passed down from generation to generation.
The hardwood floors that your kids take their first steps on.
The solid wood doors you quietly close at night.
The things we create day in and day out are the products that end up turning your house into a home.
At Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods, uncompromising quality and craftsmanship built our business.
And it will keep us moving forward for generations to come.
Welcome to the Bunker and Double Bogies, the area's largest indoor entertainment destination.
Our 2 bars, 3 dining rooms, and 2 private event rooms offer lunch and dinner, daily happy hour specials, and live entertainment to keep the party going.
And with 50-plus courses, soccer, zombie golf, and carnival games, our 10 simulator bays offer fun for everyone.
Date nights, private parties, family time.
At the Bunker and Double Bogies.
As Comco celebrated 70 years in 2022, we have much to be thankful for. We are proud of the Comco culture as we serve our customers with Comco Care with our premier customer service, quality parts, and on-time delivery. The partnerships we have with our customers and our community are second to none. We thank you for your continued support. We are proud to be part of this community and will continue to offer great jobs for great people.
Going the extra mile means doing more for the people who matter most to you. It's how you take care of your family and how you care for yourself. How hard you work on the job and how hard you play with others. How you help the person next to you and the people who need you. At Greenwood Chevrolet, we know going the extra mile is about more than what we do at our dealership. It's what you do after you leave.
Before the lights come on, before the workday begins, before a long day is ended, or it's time to have fun. It all starts with the people at Joe Dickey Electric. From replacing a light fixture in your home to building a substation for your business, no job is too big or too small. The people of Joe Dickey Electric power them all. Joe Dickey Electric, over 60 years of powering the Mahoning Valley.
The environment in the hospital can be very intense for a patient. Being able to put a smile on their face brightens up my day. I go to Youngstown State University and my passion is nursing. What I love about studying nursing is that it takes you out of the classroom and into the lab. It's really hands-on. The professors here push you to be your absolute best, so if you want it, you gotta work hard for it. I am so excited about my future. I'm Shantiana and I am why I'm proud.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Tom Flynn. Hi, this is Steve Rossetto.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller.
Hi, this is Rich Sakui from WRS Wealth Advisors.
With our combined 80 years of experience, WRS Wealth Advisors are the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services.
Or visit WRSwealth.com.
Go Raiders.
Go Dogs.
Go Cats. Go Dogs. Go Tigers.
We believe expectations are made to be exceeded. At the new Toyota of Warren, it's about more than just getting a great deal. It's about service you can count on and a friendship you can trust. Year after year, we've done what we do best. We've gone the extra mile so you could too. Because we know it's just not about buying a new car. It's the start of a new adventure. Toyota of Warren, driven by you.
Nestled
here in the beauty and splendor of Mill Creek Metro Parks are two of America's best golf courses, as selected by Golf Week magazine. Ranked number 9 in Ohio by TripAdvisor. Come play like a pro on these award-winning Donald Ross-designed courses. Enjoy a round with your kids and unwind with your favorite food and drinks in the grill room. For championship golf, look no further than your backyard. Mill Creek Golf Course.
21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens. On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update.
Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
De-stress, de-ache, detoxify after a long, stressful day. Calm your mind, relax your body. You deserve it. With prices starting as low as $89 per month, anyone can afford the spa or sauna of their dreams at Burnett Pool Spas and Hot Tubs.
Burnett Pools, we've got it all.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at MyersFamilyINS.com or find us on Facebook.
A doctor you can rely on, the customized care you've been looking for. The power of care is nothing without hope, and our primary care services were created with true, whole person healing in mind. Find your hope at Meridian
Hi,
Health.
I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
We know when it comes to insurance, you have so many choices. But if you're looking for someone who lives in your community, someone who cheers for your community, and someone who works for your community like you're part of our family, well then please let us introduce ourselves. Hi, we're Heiner Insurance. How can we help?
Tiger's got 152 yards. Should be just a nice, comfortable 9-iron for him. They're going to go nuts when he hits this thing.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
What can you do on over 5,000 acres? At Mill Creek Metro Parks, you can discover unique habitats and wildlife, create memorable family moments, experience history, heritage, and park programs, explore scenic landscapes.
Welcome back, everybody. Ty Bartow, YSNLive.com, back here with the start of the second half. Third quarter of action, just seconds away from getting underway here in Austintown Fitch High School between the Falcons and the Hathaway Brown Blazers. Girls basketball action here on the network. These two teams deadlocked at 15 apiece after 16 minutes of play. Looking to separate themselves from one another through another 16 minutes of action here in the second half. go over the top to Castellanos. And Molly Castellanos gets the Blazers on top, 17-15 to start the third. Swinging to the corner. Nice pass to Severn. Severn steps in, kicks out. Corner three up by Ayla Ray. In and out from the iron, and a whistle blown as a traveling call on Hathaway. Brown gives it back to Fitch. Falcons now trail by 2. 7:22 in the quarter. Inbounding Rachel Spalding, baseline. Kick to the corner in Severn. Tried to pass over. Nice job by Kennedy. Gets the steal right back to the Falcons. Counter steal by Donlow. Donlow looks to pass somewhere. Has to give it up to Ayla Ray. Ayla Ray back over to McCullough. Now to Severn. Over the top to Ayla Ray. Baseline cut. Puts it up. Gets the contact as Molly Castellanos gets called for it. Second one for Castellanos. Both Molly and Maggie with 2 fouls apiece. First of the second half, first of the quarter for either team. 2 free throws coming up now. Ayla Ray. First one is through, cutting that Blazers lead to 1. And a 2-for-2 trip for A-Ray. Ties it back up at 17. That's 4 straight makes for Ayla Ray at the free throw stripe. Timeout was called, but didn't get it awarded as a turnover was granted by the Falcons. Counter turnover, though, by the Blazers. They have the 2-on-1 advantage. Morgan tries to get it up and gets pushed in the attempt. Before the shot, they say foul on the floor, do the officials. So no shots to be awarded, but the possession still with the Blazers. They'll be inbounding on that baseline. Emily Morgan going to be inbounding. First time I've had to call not just 1, but 2 sets of twins in a starting 5 for basketball. And thank goodness the numbers aren't hard to see, because things could have gotten really confusing. Couple of shots that left just short by Hathaway Brown. Fitch tries to get it in transition. What a take! Rachel Spalding. Difficult shot, finds the bottom and the lead. 19-17 for Fitch. Another turnover, counter it though, another turnover galore, and Morgan tries to put it through. Anna Morgan couldn't finish the shot off the window. Rebounded and kicked out. Rachel Spalding looking for another difficult shot. Lost the handle, got it blocked by Castellanos. Molly Castellanos brings it up. Kicks to that corner in Morgan. Morgan hoists. Left it wide left. Knocked out of the hands of Castellanos. McCullough runs the floor. 3-on-1. Henning up with it. Couldn't finish. McCullough does. Second chance bucket. Offensive board. 4-point lead. Timeout Blazers. 5:35 left in the third. We'll take one with Hathaway Brown and be back after this.
Game days are a big deal at Giangelo's. Draft and bucket specials, pizza and wing specials all day long. 120-inch TV to watch all your teams on the NFL Network, only at Giangelo's.
American Beacon, LLC. Custom raised garden beds, landscapes, and hardscapes. And this Christmas season, we'll make sure Santa can't miss your house. American Beacon, LLC. Give us a call.
Out of the timeout, Blazers basketball, 5:35. Going to take it the length, inbound from that baseline. Morgan has it, Emily Morgan that is, running the floor. Nice pass, tries to get it to Anna Morgan, able to get the steal, but And a foul called on Anna Morgan for the block. McCullough to inbound, right in front of that Blazer bench. Falcons in the half court, to Henning, now to McCullough. Falcons back up by 4. Not with that, a good pass as Jane Kennedy steals the bad pass with an open lane to the bucket all the way. Defense to offense for Kennedy. It's a 2-point game once again. Spalding to Donlow. Donlow blocked, got her own board. Kick out to Henning. Laney Henning backs out, scans the floor, goes to McCullough. McCullough switches from left to right on the crossover. Oh, nice move from McCullough. Left it short on the finish. Rebounded Maggie Castellanos. Blazers run it back. Molly Castellanos on the trip to the bucket, in and out. Second chance attempt, up and through. Counted and one. Blazers tie it up at blackjack, 21. And a chance to take the lead with the and one try. 14 now for Molly Castellanos. Rachel Spalding, second foul for her. As Kaylin Bauer is checked in for the Falcons. Castellanos. And one attempt is good, and the Blazers, second time taking the lead here in the quarter. Ayla Ray attacks with the left, dumps off to Bauer, swings out to McCullough. McCullough from the wing to Ray in the corner. Henning attacks, dumps, corner, try. It's a 2 for A-Ray. Can't find the bottom. Henning gets the board, can't get it. Rebound taken out of the hands of McCullough, or taken out of Donlow's hands. Kicked out to McCullough. Ray finds Henning. They go one pass backwards, and a whistle blown, and I say 3-second violation called on the Falcons. Camp it in the paint a bit too long, and a tick over 4 minutes gives it back to the Blazers with a 1-point lead. Running is Morgan. Emily Morgan, other side of the floor. Into that far side corner, puts up the shot, can't convert. Jane Kennedy's attempt is blocked on the second chance try. Out of bounds, and inbounding will be the Blazers. It's Emily Morgan. Goes with the bounce pass. Donlow with a nice steal defensively. Ayla Ray gets bumped. And a little too much contact in transition that time on the Blazers. And that'll be 3 fouls called on Hathaway Brown, 2 on the Falcons, 3:41 here in the third. McCullough to inbound. Went the short way, Donlow into the dribble, but got called for the double dribble that time. Got forced to make a decision and kind of got caught up in between options. Back to the Blazers, 3:37 in the third. Castellanos in the corner makes the strong pass to Anna Morgan on that far sideline. Go inside to Kennedy. Kennedy kicks to the corner, three-pointer up, little shy for Maggie Castellanos. McCullough tries to kick to Laney Henning, and it is off of the Blazers' last. Keep it with Fitch. Inbounding Ayla Ray. Ayla Ray handling the rock, kicks to Henning. Turnaround jumper for Donlow from the elbow, couldn't convert. Knocked out of bounds off the Blazers' last. Laney Henning goes to Bauer. Kaylin Bauer kicks to McCullough. McCullough lost the handle, nice strip that time. Anna Morgan on the steal. tries to kick it in transition. Open look, open make, a 3-point lead for the Blazers. As Jane Kennedy converts. 3 points for Kennedy in the game. Bounce. And corrections on it too. Emily Morgan actually on the bucket. Emily Morgan with 3 points on the game. Maggie Castellanos gets called for her 3rd foul though in the transition. Kaylin Bauer will go to the line for 4 fouls in the quarter for the Blazers. First one, little shy of the mark for Bauer. 2:35, 3rd quarter of play here from Austintown Fitch. Second one, that one clanks off the iron, rebounded Castellanos. 2.5. Molly brings it up. Donlow picks her up at the half court, dumps off to Morgan. Emily to Anna Morgan on that wing to Kennedy. Kennedy now into her dribble from the top. Kennedy drives to the wing, kicks to the corner. Maggie Castellanos out to Emily Morgan. Difficult shot, rebounded by Lainey Henning. Henning tries to get through the pressure, kicks over to McCullough. McCullough runs it across the half court, avoids the turnover as the rebound and get it out in transition. Henning goes all the way for the block. Stopped Anna Morgan in transition. What a block, what a chase down by Lainey Henning. Minute 52, Rachel Spalding, Sammy Severn checking in. And Anna Ha in for Anna Morgan. So Kennedy, Ha, Emily Morgan, as well as Molly and Maggie Castellanos on the floor for the Blazers. Sammy Severn, Rachel Spalding, Ayla Ray, Lainey Henning, and Isaiah Donlow on the floor for the Falcons. Shot attempt high off the window, out of bounds off of Fitch. Donlow was out of bounds, thought about grabbing it, wouldn't have made a difference. In that case, minute 46, keep it with the Blazers up by 3. Looking for the inbound from the baseline. Pressure being shown by the Falcons. Go over the top to Castellanos. Molly holding it, and a whistle blown as a foul called on Henning for the push. 3 fouls for Fitch now in the quarter, and 3 fouls for Henning personally. Again on the inbound, minute 41 now in the quarter. Goes to Castellanos from the corner, backs down on the baseline, puts it up, gets the contact on the arm as Castellanos will go to the line for 2. Molly Castellanos with 15. Looking for 2 more, minute 37, trying to take this lead up to 6 points. That first one is good. 4-point game, 2-possession lead. Donlow and Henning checking out. Bauer checks in, as well as McCullough. Second one good as well. 2-for-2 trip for Castellanos. And the lead up to 5 for Hathaway Brown. McCullough gets it right back to Spalding in the corner. Spalding drives baseline. Looks to kick it back out. Finds McCullough. Swing it over to Severn. Severn tries to penetrate from the free throw line. Kick it right back out and swing it to McCullough. Minute 5 left. McCullough, nice crossover move, splits the defense, puts it up, but a traveling violation was called on the turnover. Back to Hathaway Brown, 62 seconds in the third. And on that inbound. Press being implemented by Fitch. Maggie Castellanos has it into the dribble, goes to Molly over the top, got it to her. Molly in the dribble to Maggie. Maggie Castellanos finds the near corner. Molly, turnaround jumper near the bucket, couldn't convert, off some hands and tipped into the Falcons. McCullough, 38 and ticking in the quarter. Ayla Ray swings over to Severn, 30 seconds left. Severn avoids the double, finds the running floater attempt, but couldn't find the net. Rebounded by Rachel Spalding. Ayla Ray, wing attempt, put it up and through. Lives on the wings, does Ayla Ray, one of her favorite places to shoot it, and she knocks it through. Wings to corner, typically Ayla Ray's bread and butter from distance shots, and a whistle blown timeout taken by Hathaway Brown at 3.4 left to go in the third. Both teams with 4 fouls in the third quarter, and 4 timeouts left for the Falcons, 3 now left for the Blazers. We'll take a real quick one as well with the Blazers. Be back after this.
High-res Futurecast shows steady snow for the next few hours.
Still just downright cold.
It is bitter out there.
Several strong bands of lake effect snow. Some freeze warning, most of those up until around 10 o'clock this morning.
If you need a more detailed winter forecast on WFMJ.com and the Storm Tracker 21 app.
Back here from Austintown Fitch High School, Liz Spalding checking in for the Falcons now. Aylin Bauer, Liz Spalding, Sammy Severn, Destiny McCullough, and Ayla Ray, the Falcon 5 on the floor. And Aha going to be inbounding. Goes to Castellanos, deep pass to Morgan. Morgan with the hoist attempt and couldn't finish the shot. But that'll do it from the third quarter here from Austintown Fitch High School. 2-point lead for the Blazers, 26-24, they're in front. We head to the final 8 minutes of action right after this.
You're here to be part of something bigger, to make things happen. For you, college is about knowledge being shared and learning experiences that aren't limited to the classroom. On campus, you want to matter. It's about engaging every day, building relationships with students, with mentors, with the community, in the heart of a reinvented city. We are that something bigger. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
Craftsmanship to us is 60 years of pride and dedication.
Passed down from generation to generation.
The hardwood floors that your kids take their first steps on.
The solid wood doors you quietly close at night.
The things we create day in and day out are the products that end up turning your house into a home.
At Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods, uncompromising quality and craftsmanship built our business.
And it will keep us moving forward for generations to come.
Fourth quarter from Austintown Fitch. Falcons trail the Hathaway Brown Blazers by 2. 26-24, Hathaway Brown in front. 8 minutes left in this game, and it's still anybody's up for grabs. Rachel Spalding inbounds as the Falcons open up with possession. Severn starts her dribble to the top of the key, kicks over to McCullough now. Deep pass to Rachel Spalding on that far wing, gets it off the foot of Castellanos. And Falcons to keep. Rachel Spalding tries to go over the top. It's tipped by Kennedy all the way on the try. Couldn't convert the bucket. Morgan tries to keep it as Donlow falls on it. And an injury on the floor for Donlow. It looks like a little slow to get up any time You go diving for it, knees on hardwood never feels the best. Madonlo able to rise to her feet rather quickly. Nothing too serious, but they're going to sub her out too to double check and make sure Asaya is okay. Ayla Ray has checked back in, as well as Lainey Henning. A jump ball was called. The possession arrow leaned towards Hathaway Brown, so they have the ball, leading by 2, trying to extend their lead to 2 possessions. Kennedy has it, 7:18 and ticking in the final quarter of action. Castellanos with the 3, left it short, rebound into the hands of Henning. Lainey Henning runs the floor, looks to back out, now stops at that near wing. To Ayla Ray, open lane to the bucket, dumps to the corner, thought about the shot. Rachel Spalding steps in, kicks out. McCullough, elbow jumper is good. Ties it up at 26. Deep pass tipped into the hands of Castellanos. Good pressure being shown by the Falcons. Able to cover, though, and get across are the Blazers. Maggie Castellanos, cross-court pass, dump off, extra pass to that corner, and a whistle blown on the contact that time as Emily Morgan rolling on the ground. She rises to her feet. Both teams getting a little bit physical too, but girls showing their toughness out there on the floor. Morgan to inbound, 26-26 all. First foul of the quarter goes to the Falcons. Trying to inbound, goes to the corner. Nice pass trying to go to Molly Castellanos, but it got tipped and a foul called on the Blazers. First one on Hathaway Brown, one each team now. As the Falcons get possession back. Defense sits back in the half court for Hathaway Brown, empty. Half of this court for Austintown Fitch. They pick McCullough up at the half. Ayla Ray to Rachel Spalding, far wing 3, in and out, rebounded McCullough, dribbles, kicks out to Severn. Severn swings to Ayla Ray, drives in, puts it up, tries to get it off the window, couldn't convert the shot, got the foul, and 2 free throws coming up for Ayla Ray. Ayla Ray has converted 4 straight free throws at the stripe, has 2 more coming her way. First one clanks through off the back iron and good. Falcons back in front. Anaha to check in for Anna Morgan. A half dozen straight for the dozen. Ayla Ray donning 12, 6 straight free throws made for A-Ray, and it's a 28-26 Falcon lead. Show how big those come up towards the end of the game. Hathaway Brown gets inside. Castellanos just does get it through the pressure. Nicely done, Molly Castellanos, 17 for her. Corner on the near side, driving Rachel Spalding, looks to pass out, finds Ayla Ray, swings it to McCullough. Now to Severn. Severn to A-Ray. A-Ray gets to Spalding, keeping her pivot foot, and gets it back out to Ayla Ray. Ace into her dribble. Lainey Henning right over to Sammy Severn. Back to Henning. Henning with a drive from the hole. Whistle blown. Foul on the floor. And that is the 3rd one committed now by the Blazers here in the 4th. 5:15 left to go. Only 1 left to give now for the Blazers before bonus time for Fitch. Timeout taken on the floor by the Falcons. It's a full one, as we'll take one with them and be back after this.
Local teams are heating up the hardwoods, and you can keep up with all the action on and off the court with Five Guys Hoop News all season long on 21 Sports.
Going the extra mile means doing more for the people who matter most to you. It's how you take care of your family and yourself, how hard you work and play. At Greenwood Chevrolet, we know going the extra mile is about more than what we do at our dealership.
You can see these players, get to know these names, get to know these coaches at a more personal level than truly you ever did before. And I think YSN has been a big influential factor in bringing us that level of personal connection that we haven't seen any other company truly be able to do. If my legacy goes down as being the voice of the Austintown Fitch Falcons, I can hang my hat on that and be proud of it at the end of the day. My name is Ty Bartell, and my sports network is your sports network.
Fourth quarter, 5:15 left to go here in the fourth. 28-28 all our score between the Austintown Fitch Falcons and the Hathaway Brown Blazers girls basketball teams. Falcons with possession. Rachel Spalding. Pass went nowhere to the backcourt. It's tipped by Jane Kennedy, and she's able to save it before going out at the baseline. Kick out to Morgan. Emily Morgan puts up the difficult shot, can't put it through. Rebounded Fitch, running Fitch. Sammy Severn, coast to coast, takes it all the way high off the glass, can't finish. Rebounded Henning, and a foul called on number 33, Molly Castellanos. That's her third. 4 fouls now for the Blazers, none left to give. Next one puts the Falcons in the bonus for free throws. Rachel Spalding goes over top to Ayla Ray, and Ayla Ray gets fouled on the pass into her, and she will have 2 free throws coming up now. As Emily Morgan got whistled for it. 3 different players from the Blazers with 3 fouls in. Both Molly and Maggie Castellanos, and now Emily Morgan all with 3. Only one with 3 fouls on the Falcons on the floor currently is Lainey Henning. The players in a little bit of foul watch with a little bit under 5 to play. And look at Ayla Ray just continuing a hot stroke at the free throw line. 7 straight for A-Ray. Make it 8. Beautiful free throw shooting for Ace. She's got a dozen. On the night, on the day, I guess you could say. Emily Morgan with the ball. To the top, now to the corner. Molly Castellanos into the dribble, lost the handle. Sammy Severn with the steal. Severn going coast to coast, kicks out Ayla Ray, no thought about it. Put up the 3, couldn't put it through. Rebound by Jane Kennedy, gets through the pressure. Kennedy stopped at the half court. Whistle is blown and a timeout is taken. And a full timeout taken by Coach Wilson before the pass occurred. 4:25 left to go in the fourth, 30-28. Fitch in front. We'll take one with the Blazers and be back after this.
Why choose local? Because you live here, work here, learn here, relax here, and celebrate here. 21 WFMJ is our Valley's only locally owned TV station, and our focus is local. Other TV stations don't have that same focus, as their owners are somewhere else. But 21 WFMJ is rooted in the Valley. Local people making decisions that affect your life, right here where you live.
Tiger's got 152 yards. Should be just a nice, comfortable 9-iron for him. They're going to go nuts when he hits this thing.
Coming in for the fourth quarter out of the timeout by Hathaway Brown. They have possession. Emily Morgan dribbling with her left and creates the contact on the drive to the hole. And foul on Lainey Henning gives her 4 now on the game. Next one puts her out of the game as she'll foul out after 5. Desaya Donlow going to relieve Henning for a couple minutes so they could have her in the closing stretch or potentially overtime if the game is to get to that point. And goes to Emily Morgan. Down by 2 are the Blazers, looking to get the game-tying bucket. Morgan, oh, what a tough take. The scoop layup off the glass, put it through, 30-30 all. Ayla Ray on the drive to the bucket, couldn't convert, tipped off of the Falcons' last to the Blazers. And a hot inbound. 3:58 here in the 4th. That one tipped. Sammy Severn gets the steal. Severn bounce past Ayla Ray. Underhand toss to McCullough. Right back to Severn in that corner. Finding Ayla Ray, swinging to McCullough. Patient in the offense now. Falcons in that half court. Dishing it around. Find Ayla Ray on the opposite wing. Bounce pass to Donlow. Kick to the corner. Spalding into her dribble. Lost the handle. Stolen away. Out of bounds on the push, though. Called on Spalding. 3rd foul on the Falcons, leaving them just 1 left to give. 3:30 left in the 3-3-0. Here in this one, Kayliana Ray going to check in for Spalding. Quick inbound by Anna to that sideline. Get it back to Castellanos. Anna goes to Castellanos. Pass to Morgan. Emily Morgan now into her dribble. Both teams looking for the lead. Tied up at 30. Through 29 minutes of play, Molly Castellanos can't untie it with that shot. Rebounded Donlow. Kick back to Ayla Ray. 3 and ticking. Sammy Severn on the wing. Backs out from her dribble. Gets around the defense. Puts it up but gets blocked. What a denial that time by Castellanos. Guarding the post. 2:53. Falcons keep it. Last touched by the Blazers on the way out. Severn to inbound. Went to go the short way. Miscommunication creates a turnover. Blazers have it. Run the floor. Tipped out of bounds off of Austintown last. Hathaway Brown going to have to inbound it in front of their own bench. Time waiting down. 2:46 to go. Kayliana Ray checking out. Lainey Henning checking in. And a hot inbound. Goes to Castellanos. Turnaround jumper, can't convert. Ayla Ray gets the board. Good defense implemented by Castellanos. Spin move by McCullough. McCullough kicks to Severn on the wing. Back to McCullough. Swing to Henning. 2.5 to go. Still tied at 30. Severn searches the floor. Goes back to Ayla Ray. Going to the middle, Desaya Donlow tries the shot, can't convert it. Jane Kennedy attacking in transition, stops at the wing, kicks back. Maggie Castellanos now over to Morgan. Final 2 minutes to play now in regulation. Anaha to Kennedy. Both teams looking to break the tie. Kennedy stops, pops. Too strong, rebounded by the Falcons in transition. Ayla Ray open the other side, unties it with a transition bucket. 32-30 and a whistle blown, and that was the foul to give for the Falcons. That's 4 now on Fitch. Next one results in free throws for the Blazers. Both teams, no fouls left to give. Both teams now in bonus situations. Falcons with a 32-30 lead. That bucket by Ayla Ray. 14 now for A-Ray. Tip into the hands of the Falcons. Ayla Ray off the tip of Lainey Henning. Takes it to the hole. Put it up and put it in. Count it and one. Sweet 16 for Ace. What a bucket in transition. Difficult take. Substitution coming in. Anna Morgan in for Anna Ha. One Anna for another for the Blazers. Ray looks to convert at the free throw line. Minute 35, still plenty of time for both teams to get something going. That free throw streak continues. Hot at the stripe for Ayla Ray. 35-30. Falcons in front. Needing a bucket. Blazers. Kennedy goes to Castellanos. Looking to fix that. She does. Off the corner of the box. Using the window to her advantage, she cuts it to 3. Pass goes to the middle. Sammy Severn stops at the wing, gets to Lainey Henning. Whistle blown, timeout taken, and 1:11 by Coach Horacek for the Falcons. 1:11 to go, 60-second timeout on the floor. We'll take one with Fitch and be back after this.
What can you do on over 5,000 acres? At Mill Creek Metro Parks, you can discover unique habitats and wildlife, create memorable family moments, experience history, heritage, and park programs, explore scenic landscapes, take time to relax and be well, connect with nature and each other. Come see what's new at Mill Creek Metro Parks. Plan your trip now at millcreekmetroparks.org.
Fourth quarter, and it's crunch time here from Austintown Fitch High School. Falcons leading at 35-32 with possession. There's 1:11 left to go here in the fourth. Falcons 2 timeouts left. Blazers with 2 timeouts left. Both teams in the bonus. No fouls left to give. Ayla Ray inbounds, goes to Lainey Henning in the backcourt. Right back to Ayla Ray. Ray having a nice quarter here in the fourth, helping the Falcons retake this lead. Final 60 seconds here from Fitch. Falcons lead by 3. Had to go somewhere. Went to McCullough, found Henning. Henning had a double dribble called on her. No tip was called. 52.7 Blazers basketball. Emily Morgan to inbound. And a delay of game warning called against the Falcons. And the inbound pass went to Emily Morgan, tipped by Ayla Ray. She's able to save it, find the corner. Maggie Castellanos, 3 on the way, no good. Rebounded by McCullough, and the whistle blown for the contact. And McCullough to go to the line for 2 with the Falcons in the bonus. Jane Kennedy was whistled for the foul. 2 coming up for McCullough. McCullough with 8 points on the day. First one off the back iron and no good. Looking to convert at least 1 of 2 at this stripe. Trying to make this a 2-possession game. Second one, good. McCullough makes it a 4-point game. Blazers looking for a quick score. Still time to go. 42 and ticking in the fourth. Need to get a shot up rather quickly, though. Want to still leave time for a second opportunity. Emily Morgan with the 3 from the wing. Little wide left, popped in the air. Castellanos has it, can't convert. Ayla Ray gets the board, holds onto it, now into her dribble. Ayla Ray gets fouled and will go to the stripe. And Anna Morgan whistled for the foul. 22 seconds to go. Fitch can only keep this a 2-possession game and try to extend it from 4 to 6. Ayla Ray just continues the hot shooting at the free throw stripe. 10 plus in a row now for A-Ray. And she converts another one. Just can't miss from that stripe, it seems like. Into a groove. They need a shot. Maggie Castellanos goes out to Emily Morgan. Emily Morgan tries to back out. Back down, kick out. Anna Morgan lost the handle to the opposite corner. Castellanos turnaround jumper, left it short. Rebound by Donlow, and that'll do it here from Austintown Fitch High School. 38-32. Falcons win a defensive grind-out battle with a player of the game performance once again by Ayla Ray, finishing with 19 points and a 10-plus free throw made streak in a row to help the Falcons win by a half dozen over the Blazers. Fitch now goes to 3-1 on the season. Hathaway Brown will fall to 1-2. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in and watching this broadcast of high school basketball on ysnlive.com. To our proud owners, both DJ Yoakley and Brian Scott are able to bring this game to each and every person unable to make it in attendance today. To our GM, Steve Lezu, with his work with Bob Scene Park Baseball, YSU Football, and ysnlive.com. How many hats that Mr. Leslie wears, and we thank him for each and every single one of them. And most importantly to all of you who tuned in and helped support these kids, schools, and communities. You guys are really and truthfully what YSN Live is all about, and so we thank you. If you're from that Shaker Heights area supporting the Hathaway Brown Blazers, we want to thank you for your support of the Blazers. Hope you actually enjoyed this YSN Live broadcast. I want to remind you that YSN Live is a free service to schools, so if you want to find out how to get YSN Live involved at your school, you could contact us. Email us, in fact, info@ysnlive.com. That is info@ysnlive.com. Or if you're right here in the Austintown community supporting your Falcons, we want to thank you for your continued and constant support of not only Austintown Fitch Athletics, but also ysnlive.com, or wherever you may be in the sport of high school basketball. This is Ty Bartell bidding you all a farewell and a good night, everybody.
YSN thanks you for watching this presentation of your sports network. For stories, stats, and more, go to ysnlive.com.